Hello, welcome to my channel. We have been solving this past paper. So right now I have six paper two has been extended. It is October number 2029. We have already done question up to question 19. You can check in your previous video. So right now I will do question 20. Okay, here we have question number 20. Okay. So we are given two functions. One is f of x and one is g of x. Okay. And we need to find g of 2. So this is simple. What is g of 2 mean? That it is 3 times 2 plus 4. Am I right? So 10. So answer is 10. Okay. Now this is gf minus 1. What does it mean? I would write it as f of minus 1, and whatever the answer for this one, we apply the function g on it. Okay, the meaning of g as mentioned is this one. Okay, so g, now what is f of minus 1? F of minus 1 is 21 over 2x minus 1. So 2 and x is minus 1 and minus 1. Okay, so g of, this is 21 over, this is minus 2 minus 1. So this is minus 3. It is g of minus 7. Okay, now what is g of minus 7? You can see it is 3 and minus 7 plus 4. This is minus 21 plus 4. So how much percent? It is minus 17. Okay. So answer is minus 17. Okay. Now we have to find f inverse x. Okay. So f of x is this function. How do we find the inverse function? We replace, okay, you see, right now we have y equals 21 over 2x minus 1. So in order to find the inverse function, we replace x and y. So it becomes x equals 21 over 2y minus 1. Now I need to isolate y. So I will bring, let me do it here, 2y minus 1 is equal to 21 over x. And 2y is equal to 21 over x. And plus 1, this can be written as 21 plus x over x. Okay, and y equals 21 plus x over 2x. Okay, so this is basically our inverse function. Inverse x is equal to 21 plus x over 2x. Okay, 21, yeah, x plus 21. Okay, so f inverse x, I should write it here, 21 plus x over 2x. Okay, next is solve. Okay, so when f of x and g of x are equal, so it means 21 over 2x minus 1. This is equal to g of x, which is 3x plus 4. Okay, so we need to solve this equation. Can I write it like 21 equals 3x plus 4 multiplied by 2x minus 1. Okay, so this will be 6x squared minus 3x plus 8x minus 4. So this will become 6x squared and plus 5x. Okay, and minus 4 and minus 21 is going to be minus 25. So minus 25 equal to 0. Right? I can write it like this. Okay, now let's try to solve it. We can factorize it. Use the formula. X equal to minus b plus minus under the root b square minus 4 into a into c is minus 25. It becomes plus and 25. Okay, is it clear? And divided by 2a, that means 6 times 2 square. Okay, so minus 5 plus minus okay, 24 times 25 times 4 100 times 6 is 625. Okay, over 12. Now 625 is the square root of 25, if you remember. Minus 5 plus minus 25 over 12. So when I add them together, minus 5 and minus 5 is minus 30 over 12. This is one answer. And when I add to plus 25 and minus 5 over 12, this is another answer. Let's just simplify them. So minus 15 over 6 and 10 over 6. Now this will become yes, minus 5 over 2 and 5 over 3. So one answer is minus 5 over 2 and other answer is 5 over 3. So these are the 2 points where both of these two functions are equal. Okay, 21. Number 21. On the diagram, sketch the graph of y equal to cos x from. Okay. You remember cos x starts from 1. Okay. And at 90 it becomes 0. And at 180 it goes to minus 1. And again at 270 it goes to 0. This is 90. And this is 270. And again 360 it goes to 1. So it completes the cycle at 360 degrees. So this is how cos x look like. Okay, now solve the equation. 2 cos x plus under the root 3 equals 0. So of course cos x would be equal to minus under the root 3 over 2. Okay. Okay. If you remember, 302 over 2 comes out to be negative 0.866 approximately. Okay. So, and also if you remember, cosine of 30 degree, it is also 0.866. Okay. Okay. Minus 0.866 is somewhere here. Minus 0.866. And this corresponds to, these are the two angles where it corresponds. Right? So we need to know what is the value over here and what is the value over here. I'm sorry, my drawing is not very good. Okay. Now, this is telling me that 30 degree, when I go 30 degree, and its value is 0.86. Right? So from here you can see that when I go 30 degree before 180, okay, it is not close to here, but if I go 30 degree before 180, it will give you a value negative 0.86. Does it make sense or no? Since at 180 we are at negative 1. So if I go 30 degree here, it will reach at this point. Okay. Similarly, if I go 30 degree above, I will reach at this point. Okay. So from here I learned that x is 180 minus 30, and the other answer is 180 plus 30. So the two answers are 150 and 210. Okay. So these are the two angles which we which are the solution of this? 150 degree and 210 degree. Okay. Now, next question is a graph with the equation of this and a new point. Okay. Remember, if I have a graph with minimum point of 0, this is y equal to x, right? Okay. Now, if I shift the graph, y units equal 1, 2, 3, 5. Right? If I shift this thing, it is y is equal to x plus 5 and its square. Okay? Because when x is equal to minus 5, we are at 5. Okay? And lastly, if yeah, so if I go 5 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 12 units like here, 12. This is minus 5. And this is my minimum. Okay? So the equation for this term would be y equals x plus 5 whole square and plus 5. So plus 12. Okay? So when x is negative 5, this will be, sorry. Yeah. When x is negative 5, this will be 0 and the value of y is going to be 5. Okay, so this is my equation. I have to what I'm saying. Y equals x plus 5 square plus 12. Let's expand it. This is x squared plus 10x plus 25 and plus 12. So this would be x squared plus 10x plus 37. Okay. So B is 10 and C is 37. Okay. I hope it's clear. Okay. This is interesting. It's a bit, how should I say, challenging question. Okay. This diagram shows a major sector AOB. Okay. Of a circle. The sector angle is 240 degree. Okay, very good. And the radius is 12 centimeters. Okay. Show that the length of the major arc AB is 16 pi. Okay. Remember, how much is 240 degree? 240 degree is equal to 240 and multiplied by 5 by 180. Now it will be in radian. Right? Okay. So 0 cancels in. So many radians. Okay. 240 degrees, 4 pi by 3 radians. Okay. So this length of the major arc AB, it is going to be r theta, if you remember the formula. So r is 12 and theta is 4 pi by 3. So this is going to be 16 pi. Okay, so this was easy. OA is joined to OB to form a cone, right? So this OB line, this whole line is joined with OB line. OA line is joined with OB line. So you can imagine that it will become a 3D figure now. It will become a cone, right? So it will be a cone like this now. Okay. What about the volume of the cone? Okay, volume of the cone is 1/3 height into base area. Okay, let's confirm it because it is given in the beginning of the, I believe it is given here. Yes. Yeah. Volume of cone is this much. So 1/3 and height and pi are given area. Okay, so if you have a cone like this, so its height is this one. Okay, so this is the height and The base area is pi r square. R is the radius of the circle, right? And 1/3 is the part of the formula. So 1/3 base area into height. Okay. So let's use this formula over here. Yes. Okay. Now, can you tell me uh, what is the height here? Okay, let's do the height later. So, what's the radius of the circle, right? Remember, when you join OA with OB, then this arc AB will make this whole circle here, right? So, what was the length of this arc? We found it is 16 pi, right? And that is the circle circumference now. Okay, so the radius of the circle, let's try to find the radius of the circle. So if radius is r, then the circumference is going to be 2 pi r, right? And this 2 pi r, the circumference is equal to 16 pi because it has the same length as the length of this sector. I hope it's clear. I'm not confusing you. So pi cancels with pi, and r is equal to 8, right? 8 centimeter, because this everything was in centimeter here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now we are in a good shape. Okay. Yes. Another thing. If consider this triangle, this right angle triangle from here till here till here. Okay. So if you consider this right angle triangle, this is the radius OA. Makes sense or no? Because when we join OA with OB, then it becomes a cone, and this side is basically the length OA or OB, and that was 12 centimeters, right? So this is 12. And we just found that the radius of the space circle is 8. So can you find this h? Okay. So h is equal to under the root 12 square plus 8 square. Sorry, 12 square minus 8 square. So this is 144 minus 64. Okay, so this is going to be 80. Okay, now we are ready to find the volume. Volume 1/3 and height and pi r square. Okay, so 1/3 and height was 80. Okay, 80 into 5. If I take 4 also, this is 4 under the root 5. Right? So height is 4 under the root 5. And then pi. And then r square. And r was 8. Remember? So it is 64. Okay. So how can we simplify it a little bit? So this is 4 times 64 is this much. And then under the root 5. And then we have 5 and divided by 3. Okay. So this is my answer. We have written it in this form where A is 256. Where A is an integer. Okay, and B is a prime number. Okay, we have got the right thing. Okay, so yes, the answer is 256 under the root 5 pi divided by 3. So many cubic centimeter is the volume of this cone. Okay, now this I think this is the last question. Okay. Yeah, and it's easy. Okay, solve for n. You see, 27 power nx equals 9 power x and its square. Okay, so 27 can be written as 3 power 3 and its power nx, and here 9 is 3 square and its power x and its square. So this will become 3 power 3nx, and here we have 3 power 4x. So of course 3nx would be equal to 4x, x cancels with x, and n is equal to 4 over. Okay, so this is the solution of our thing, but n is equal to 4 over 3. Okay, and this was the last question. I hope you understand everything. And if you ever have any question, you can always ask in the comment section. If these videos are helpful to you, then please subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.